slightly higher seed than QUARPI and PCO, but doesn't mean that they're going to be any kind of a slouch to beat.
All right, here we go. Getting into it. Lyra Heartstrings, C-Spin opener. Nightmare Moon got the LST going, and that is some beautiful garbage for LST. Oh my god. 4 wide coming out from Lyra Heartstrings right now. Love to see that. Huge mult popping off as well. PCO's LST going to be taking quite a bit of garbage. Not enough to top them out outright, but they don't have a T-Spin, so it's going to be really rough to downstack.
Yeah, doing the absolute best though. Oh, yeah, Nightmare Moon is going to be topped out here. PCO, though, at the top of their board, too. Not looking great for them. QUARPI and Lyra Heartstrings doing the best. Just sends over a couple of lines for this warm-up. Nothing too crazy at the moment. I think both of these teams are not wanting to burn themselves out for a pretty long first to 5 free-for-all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lyra Heartstrings getting sent a little bit of garbage here. Kind of at the top of their board, not looking too great for them. QUARPI looking for the punish, perhaps, and I don't think they're going to find it in time, because Lyra does have a die on stack right here.
Oh, QUARPI right now sitting on such a clean board, but Lyra already got this back-to-back going. Both players in a position to put out quite a lot of APM. It's going to be a question of who can seal the deal, and that is going to be a surge break on the side of both players here. Lyra going to be on the unfortunate losing end of the trade as QUARPI wins the warm-up.
There was so much cheese on their board as well. Very, very tough to recover from. Unfortunate for them, but it was just a warm-up. Both these teams sized each other up pretty well so far, and they will be going into the real match right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Thinking about that warm-up, we had a 1v1 scenario to end, and it's interesting to think about if you as a team want to try to force those 1v1 scenarios, or if you want to just rush a 2v1 and send as much pressure as you can.
Yeah, I think it definitely just depends on, you know, wherever the match is going. I'm sure that they will adapt based on the flow of the gameplay as well, so I'm not sure it matters. I've also realized that one of the buttons on my maid outfit came undone because my chest was so big it broke it. That's insane. Anyways, back to the match here.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. We have an early top up from Nightmare Moon, left to Lyra Heartstrings by themselves to try and take this 1v2 here. QUARPI at the top of their board, though, doing a pretty good job. Perhaps a PCO tops of QUARPI. What happened here? It seems a bit of friendly fire going on. Yeah, back-to-back 19 and 17 on the other side. Big attacks that are about to be coming on real soon. Unsure who's going to break first. I think they're going to both keep on building up until they're at a good point to send. It's truly anyone's game here. Back-to-back 28 with PCO. Does have the advantage here. Lyra Heartstrings not falling too far behind, though. 27.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not used to seeing 2 surge numbers simultaneously this big. And it's going to be, honestly, an interesting thing to see how much of this garbage ends up mattering. Pops on one side. Oh my god, and PCO misdropping right then. Oh no. You hate to see that happen. Such an unfortunate scenario. What could have been a perfect cancel ends up being a perfect storm for that match to go in favor of Lyra Heartstrings.
Yeah, not too bad for the other team, though. QUARPI and PCO can definitely come back here. PCO with a pretty nice C-spin here. Nightmare Moon trying to extend, but not getting it in time, and is going to be paying the price for that with a quick top out from PCO.
Absolutely. And here we go. This is a 2v1 scenario, not where you want to be. Lyra looking to get this all spin off, opens up the board, manages to get the quad and the TSD, still surviving right now. And QUARPI seems to have slowed down a little bit, which honestly I think is a very smart decision. At this point, you should win a 2v1, given enough time. So it is more a focus on not making silly mistakes and staying alive.
Yeah, I mean, definitely don't want to throw it for your teammate, because if you make some bad move and misdrop and die, you're really jeopardizing your winning state. It's better to just kind of keep it up and keep going with that. But as I say that, though, QUARPI... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if people are in VCs when they're playing or not, because it seems like a lot of teams kind of keep on playing beyond when they win. So kind of interesting to see.
I love the idea of giving like comms to your partner, like just Tetris comms, as your music, like,
Just go.
he's stacking, he's down stacking, he's down stacking.
Yo, he's
Missed
won, he's
Dolphin,
won.
broke surge,
Push.
He's line 19, he's line 19, like, exactly. I would love to see that.
Yeah. I'm sure that the Discord calls are going crazy right now in the background. Just like the Lions Center going crazy. QUARPI at the top of their board is getting sent to the moon here from Nightmare Moon. And not doing so great on their side there. That's really tough.
Yeah, PCO still chilling on this LST-like structure here. That's going to be the end of Nightmare Moon. QUARPI soon to follow right now. And it is going to be Lyra and PCO all the way right now. Here we go, getting the 1v1. Both got a surge going. Lyra pops early though, and unfortunately...
with the TST tower that did not work. That's so tough. So tough.
Joke that I want to make right now would take me off air, so I won't make it. And we are getting into match number 4 right now. Lyra Heartstrings, 2 on the board, 1 for QUARPI. And here we go, the extended coming out. Full force, 2 players actually hitting a bit of an extended right now. Just a strong opener in general, and we'll have to see how well it does for them in this match.
Yeah, but speaking of doing well, it seems like QUARPI's not doing so well with this down stack here. It's super tough, forced to waste an eyepiece that they needed, and Nightmare Moon and Lyra Heartstrings are pushing as hard as they can to top up QUARPI, whereas on the other side, PCO is doing a great job of pressuring Lyra Heartstrings, almost topping them out, but not finishing them off.
Oh, and here we go. This is a huge spike right now coming out. PCO pushed to the top of the board. Nightmare Moon, yep, that's going to be the end of QUARPI. And Nightmare Moon looking for this finishing blow. PCO too high up, and that is going to be it.
Ooh, yeah, Lyra Heartstrings with a 3rd point here. Looking a little bit tough for QUARPI and PCO, but not something they can't come back from so far. All right,
but if they want to come back, now would be a great time.
Yeah, triple STPC coming out from all the players here. Lyra Heartstrings sending over the C-spin, and QUARPI is going to be topping out early. Nightmare Moon getting a quick punish here. Looking pretty tough for PCO right now, but yeah, I don't really know with the board state here. PCO is in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Lyra right now taking so much clean. If they can access this, this could mean big damage. PCO pushed to the top of the board here, finds a down stack with those fortunate 2 quads there. Bit of a mini 4-wide coming out from Nightmare Moon all the way down to the bottom of the board. And PCO just had to tank so much clean that it's going to prove fatal.
Yeah, honestly, once again, 2 people sending lines is quite a lot, especially for even like the highest ranks here. But it's still double the APM that you have to deal with in these kind of matches. Super, super tough. But Lyra Heartstrings is on match point here. QUARPI and PCO really have to try their best to top them out early, or else it will be all over.
Absolutely. There is no wiggle room left. It is now or never. And it is a 4-wide coming out from Lyra Heartstrings. Taking on so much garbage to do it, though, and unfortunately a really tough Q to combo with, and that is not what you want to see if you are looking to mount this comeback right now. LST coming out from Nightmare Moon, maintaining some sense of back-to-back, but QUARPI and PCO right now really looking to circle in for the kill as they send so much pressure over to Nightmare Moon. Oh, but Nightmare Moon has managed to hold on, and now PCO stalling at the top, not going to be able to get back down. And now it's up to QUARPI or Nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, PCO's barely alive. They could be on their last legs with this piece here. I don't think they can go past the eye. And Nightmare Moon and QUARPI trying their best to just build up some back-to-back, get some attack going, and see if they can be the one to top out their opponent.
Absolutely. Here we go. We're going to see these back-to-back chains start to build. We know these players are so comfortable with Allsman. And yeah, firing off the 22 there. QUARPI pushed to the very top of the board. Nightmare Moon looking for the finishing blow here. QUARPI finds the cancel at the very top and the combo into the quad. They're getting the multiplier off and now going to combo all the way back down to the bottom of the board, sending some cheese over for good measure with the mid-game PC.
Yeah, unfortunately, Season 2 mid-game PC doesn't send too much, but it's still sizable for them. Back-to-back 5 on the QUARPI side versus Nightmare Moon's also the same back-to-back. Both players doing their absolute best, building up the offense. Which one was going to send first? QUARPI and Nightmare Moon continuing the offense, getting ready to send here.
But unfortunately, QUARPI's better. Yet QUARPI's better garbage hole going to prove so instrumental in getting a bigger surge there, and that is 35 lines over to Nightmare Moon. Finds the clutch
Holy.
clear, but not clutch enough, and that is going to be a second point for QUARPI.
Yeah, definitely one that they needed there. Lyra Heartstrings still on match point. Gonna have to be really careful on QUARPI and PCO's side right now. Big attack being sent over to Lyra Heartstrings. Nightmare Moon with the 4 wide, sending it all over to Lyra, who's receiving clean, unfortunately, for their opponents here. Pretty nice board to capitalize on.
Canceled really well. They're not going to be tanking that inane amount of clean that gets sent over from a full 4 wide combo, and instead accepting the much better to work with clean garbage that was being sent over from the side of PCO. And now QUARPI, ironically enough, the one who has ended up cheese at the end of it all, and PCO looking to just send over these teaspins and finish the job, does manage to do so.
Yeah, Lyra Heartstrings going down means that QUARPI has the chance to take another point for the team in a much-needed scenario. But to do that, they still have to close out this round right now.
Absolutely, and oh my god, we're seeing another moment where QUARPI is able to take out Nightmare Moon, and it is now going to be a 3-4 scenario.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Oh, how's it going? Is that famous Tetris
I didn't know you were in a
celebrities?
game.
Wiley and Selena? No way.
Oh, are we intruding? Are we intruding? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
you've made
not,
it
like,
at just the right time.
mid-game. Yeah, true.
What's going on over here, eh?
Wait,
Well, what's going on right now
wait,
is that QUARPI
stop.
is not able to get that PC off. Unfortunately, going to be tanking garbage too fast, and Nightmare Moon is sitting on a pretty clean stack, as PCO as well going to be sending over a massive amount of damage. And now Lyra going to be finding a down stack, but will it be enough to survive this queue piling up right now? And they are going to unfortunately be outpaced by the garbage.
Yeah, way too many lines for Lyra to deal with there. And QUARPI is going to be doing the best. Oh! Okay, wait. Who's gonna... Oh, yeah, QUARPI's probably taking this. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's now 4-4. Match point for both teams, depending on
What
who
was
takes
looking
this.
like a wash is now looking like a close match. And here we go. The final, potentially, game in this set coming down to a battle of the LST. Oh, and the upstack here,
Oh,
unfortunately,
Lyra
that is
topping
going to
out.
be... Yeah, so pivotal this early on to be losing one of your team members. PCO going to be feeling good after that one, but Nightmare Moon in a bit of a nightmare right now.
Yeah, PCO barely got the T-spin over, almost topping out there, which would have been disastrous for the team. Nightmare Moon fighting as hard as they can with all this huge misdrop on the board. Disastrous for them. Can their opponents find a punch in time, or is Nightmare Moon going to escape? And it looks like escape is going to be the way for now. Continuing on the down stack, canceling as much garbage as they possibly can.
Absolutely, but the problem is it is so hard to find a footing right now. If you are the one against the two, you can't establish surge, you can't find a good spot to upstack, and you can't guarantee what kind of garbage you're going to receive. It is important to try to capitalize on any opportunity you can, but you never know when that opportunity is going to come in this scenario. Nightmare Moon holding on so well, pushing PCO to the top of the board with a bit of a rough stack, but now just as quickly pushed up themselves, and they are at the very top, looking for a way out, manages to keep the combo going, manages to set up a T-spin, but unfortunately, they're still under so much fire, and that's gonna do it.
It seems like QUARPI and PCO have waken up. The nightmare is finally over with a back-to-back 40 on QUARPI's side. Absolutely insane pressure required for them to take that match, but a well-deserved finish nonetheless at the end. QUARPI is going to be taking it for the game. Wow, fantastic gameplay from all the teams. An insane, almost comeback there. Was super unexpected, but happy to be seeing that.
Absolutely. We went from what could have been potentially a 5-0, 5-1 to what ended up being an absolutely amazing comeback attempt, even if it didn't prove to make it to